I'm raising money to help fund my son's transition-related costs. Basically, we already have a diagnosis of gender dysphoria for him.
Here we go again!
We have gotten his blood work done, and we need to start him on puberty blockers as soon as possible. My insurance doesn't cover this. We have a 22.5 milligram dose that is going to cost out of pocket $468 per shot, and each shot lasts 3 months. I need help. I want to his transition-related costs, as it's very difficult to come out with that sort of money on short notice. I know that I'm asking a lot.
This might be the most disturbing video that I've ever seen posted on Libs of TikTok. Honestly. Listen, there's so much to say here, and I really don't have a ton of time because this is a shorter video, but just look at the purple hair. It tells you everything you need to know. And I'm just glad to have a whole team ready to support Lynn and raise money to help Lynn with her transition.
How much are we trying to raise, money-wise?
$1,000, boo. 1,000. It's a lot.
Is the hose even on?
I'm so sorry, Noel.
I think Lynn is really lucky that she has a lot of friends who are like-minded and willing to help her. I think that support can go a long way in her transition, and it can really help her reach her goal of happiness.
Bullshit. Gender dysphoria is a condition where a person's physical, biological sex is one, say a boy, but in the person's mind, they think they're really a girl, or vice versa. It's not something that you can identify on any objective test. You can't do a blood test, for example. You can't do MRI imaging. You can't do genetic testing to actually find this gender identity. My name is Dr. Michael Laidlaw. I'm an endocrinologist in Rockland, California. This gender identity, which is really a child saying, I believe I'm this, I believe I'm a boy, I believe I'm a girl, something opposite of their body. Once they say that, they go down this road of gender affirmative therapy. That consists of social transition, wearing, say, stereotypical clothes of the opposite sex to pretend that they're the opposite sex. Then these puberty blockers, then these cross-sex hormones, and then finally surgical modifications to the body to try to make the person appear that they're the opposite sex.
This is how most mornings start for the Clausens.
Are you gonna drink all your milk? Okay.
One by one, the kids come to the kitchen, get some breakfast, and talk with each other. The youngest member of their family, Kieran, is 9. And like most 9-year-olds, she has a big imagination and a lot of energy. This is where Kieran is free to be whoever she wants to be. She shows us around her bedroom and all the artwork on her walls.
I got those at a pride festival.
Kieran is transgender. Assigned male at birth. Assigned male at birth. Assigned male at birth. Her family started noticing something was different about their child whenever she was a toddler.
A lot of that was happening before she had
This man has no dick.
a ton of work. She would put on tutus and put on dresses from our dress-up bin. She wouldn't leave the house without one of those on.
Her brother at one point saying something very poignant in this home video. Years later, that childhood remark has become the Clausen family's reality.
Across the street, because the person's not there, okay? If I get a hug or no hug.
You get nothing from me for your pleasure.
Okay. Bye, Kieran.
Kieran's family says she is loved and supported in her community and school. But still, Beth and Nathaniel worry what life is going to be like for their daughter outside these safe spaces for her in Bloomington.
Always has been. Oh my God, we have another customer!
Everybody, this is my dad. Hello.
Hey!
And
How are you?
Good.
he wants us to wash his car.
Elliot, go!
Awesome. Thank you. It's so great that we are getting donations and raising money quicker for this good cause. And I really feel like we could reach the goal of $1,000.
So this is for you. Make your dreams come true.
Thank you so
Be
much.
the best person you can be. Seriously, this is for you.
All right, in here.
I wish you the best.
Do the deed and that's that, but I don't take a mirror anymore.
I haven't seen mine in years.
Okay. So it's been months for me and years for you.
Yeah, I
Maybe
just
we should
don't.
plan a date where we get some mirrors, stand next. Okay, no, let's not. Too much.
Dr. Gallagher is a plastic surgeon, and she's going to assess, how everything looks. Because I haven't gotten that area checked out in a while, and not going to lie, my weight has changed my vagina a little bit. Like, I have a mini fupa, fat upper area. I play with it. I press it. It's like a bunch of fat in this, okay.
It means so much. Thank you.
And we're gonna here's my water.
So we're just starting, right? It's still I still really can't process it because it's so many people are coming together just to help me. Usually a lot of people don't help me in my life. I usually have gone through this by myself. Not having support from my family. To think so many people would help me is it blows my mind.
Boys are boys from the beginning. If you were born a boy, you stay a boy. Girls are girls right from the start. If you were born a girl, you stay a girl and grow up to be a lady.
Guys, we've reached 250!
Son of a bitch!
Jazz, I think we have another customer. Hello!
Hi.
I saw you doing a car wash.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are the donations for?
It's for my friend Lynn here. She's transgender and we're trying to raise money for her hormones, so it's for a good cause.
You call that a good cause?
I am a trans woman. Trans man, woman, lady boy, nigga bitch. I don't give a fuck. Those are not the correct pronouns. No, you were always a man because you were born a man. I'm triggered. You fucking sexist, misogynistic, bigot, racist, transphobic, cis-male asshole! You wait until I tell Twitter about this! I'm going to have the entire police force shut down and...
I mean, you're born who you are.
Yeah, and she was born as a trans girl.
Yeah, she's born as Lynn. This is who she is.
You can't change who you are. I mean, you're born a boy or you're born a girl.
Hearing this just makes me super upset.
You know, you have this characteristic. If you don't like a topic, you always say, I don't want to talk about it.
If you don't support us, fine, but you don't have to say it. You could just leave and go and not get your car washed. That's okay. But the fact that he's just spreading his negativity, get out of here. But he ends up shooting himself in the foot. And I don't think I want to argue with him anymore. It's not worth it. From now on, if he's right, then he's right. Because otherwise, he's right. This is not wanted. We are just living our lives as who we are. We love ourselves. We embrace who we are. And we wish that you could embrace us too.
You were born a certain way. You don't love how you were born, apparently.
Don't tell me if I don't love myself, because I know who I love.
It's whoa. This is what occurs while Jazz is having her surgery, and the doctors sometimes don't see eye to eye.
Why are you cutting there?
Right here?
Yeah, why?
Because this is scar, Jess. I don't like it.
Yeah, but there's scar everywhere. If you don't have to cut this, why would you cut that? We can just advance it to there.
Jess, let me go.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why do you need to cut that?
Because this is a disfiguring scar.
How do you know it's not a disfiguring scar? That's just a sulcus. These are the two labia. I mean, you may be right, but we don't know.
Jess,
why don't we just open this up and then see what this looks like?
Let me go, Jess. Let me go.
I will.
Not you.
You don't, because you changed.
I think you should go. I don't think you're welcome here at this car wash.
I wouldn't give my money anyway.
A community embracing love, and you're not here to give love.
We love ourselves!
Grandpa, you wanted to say something about your lecture?
Oh, yeah. But I wanted to know what your thoughts were, particularly, though, with regard to, we had a little episode there.
Hi, I'm born female, but I really don't feel female, but I'm afraid of the hormone situation.
I can't imagine how one could go through a transition without the appropriate hormones.
I disagree with that. If it's not important to you, don't do it. Don't listen to my grandpa.
Do you remember the episode clearly?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I think we should have some closure on that one, shouldn't we? I was a little upset that she interrupted me and did not allow me to finish the answer to a question. So I'm hoping I can straighten that out with Jazz.
I'm kind of annoyed. I thought this was in the past. I didn't want to talk about it, but apparently he's still been thinking about it.
A lady asked a question. She's in her mid-40s, I think, and she was thinking of transitioning, but she didn't want hormones.
A lady in her mid-40s?
Yeah, I think she was about in her mid. I'm only guessing.
Wasn't it male?
She was a female.
Didn't he want to identify
female
as male? I mean, I think he was younger than...
I would have guessed.
Said 30s?
No, I said 40s.
40s.
I thought she was in her 40s to me. It's not important whether she was 30 or 40 or whatever.
He was really...
She was a she.
It was a female who
she was
transitioning to male, so therefore we use male pronouns.
It's like being in English class, you know? You know when the pronouns become important? They become important once the transition occurs, not before the transition. She asked a little bit about hormones, and she didn't want to take any, remember?
He?
She.
He!
Yeah, but I'm calling her a she because she looked like a she, but she was thinking of becoming a he.
It was very early for her.
Remember?
For her.
She was planning to become a he. Okay.
My mom is not actually as accepting as I originally thought she would be.
So, like, what has she said?
A lot of, she didn't acknowledge you for who you were. So it was still like, she would say he, and that's a man because born a man, and...
So she misgendered me. So she just sees me as a guy.
She does.
I don't know if my grandpa is making any valid points. I feel like we're just rehashing everything that occurred. I just remember you saying, don't deny this, because I definitely remember
I'm not
you were
denying it. I
saying...
did say it.
You said, I don't know how you can be a man if you don't go to the hormone route because you won't have a secondary man.
I said you won't. I simply said...
Let's just not talk about this, okay? Don't worry about it.
I want to talk about it. My only point that I wanted to make is whether you understood what I was trying to say.
It makes 100%. You are so right, Grandpa.
You know, you have this characteristic. If you don't like a topic, you always say, I don't want to talk about it. Have you had the same experience that I've had when you're talking to Jazz, that she tunes you out?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
but
good.
We have a different reaction on how to handle that, you and
I have no, what's my reaction?
I back out quicker than you do.
No, I disagree with that. I don't have any choice. I have to back out because she's not there.
I think I let it go more quickly just because of who I am.
I disagree with that.
I think that my grandpa really does try to understand situations like this, but he ends up shooting himself in the foot, and I don't think I want to argue with him.